things are slowly starting to take shape around here. Very, very slowly. But, that notwithstanding, things are starting to take shape. As you can see, I've started to map out where buildings are going to go in this village. We have over here in this area, let me just turn the camera around so I know where I'm pointing and don't accidentally fall off. Over here, we have what's going to be one of the residential areas. I'm going to build some houses here. I'm going to put some more around the different areas around here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. And this place down here, this big square, that's going to be a fountain. And then these ones here are going to be market stalls. I'm going to try and have this bit be like the center of the village and everything else kind of goes out from here. One problem I did have when I was kind of planning this out is I kept forgetting that I was eventually going to move these. I kept forgetting that these are not permanent residences there. Kind of similar to this. So I kept thinking, well, I can't put these too close to the house because it's going to interfere with the farm. But I'm going to move these. I'm probably most likely going to move these up to where my makeshift mini trading post is, in all honesty. Like, get rid of my first house as well, completely gut that area, and just turn this area into an actual proper farm zone where I can have villagers basically working for me to also harvest everything here. This does mean, of course, I'm going to have to move this as well, but that's fine. This was also pre-planned. Like I said, this was a temporary mini trading post, which I'm going to turn into a library because they are librarians in there, which, again, I'm going to have to move that. I'm probably going to put that here, if I'm being honest, where this iron farm currently is. Which does mean, again, I have to move this, but that's fine. I'm also going to have to, of course, move this, because we can't really have a mob farm in the middle of a village. That just doesn't make any kind of sense. So this has to move, this has to move, this has to move, this has to move. Basically, I'm just creating a lot of work for myself. Which is fine, because eventually this place is going to look amazing, and it's going to be worth all of the effort. As for where I'm going to put this mob farm, I'll get back to you on that one. But, you might have noticed, there's been a difference in my appearance compared to last video. My helmet is now netherite. My boots are now netherite. My pickaxe and my regular axe and even a shovel are all netherite. Why have I done this? Why have I given myself a full set of netherite everything? Wasn't I going to do that when I got mending on everything? Well, I got news for you, because that's exactly what I have now. I have finally managed to get mending on everything. I've also upgraded my my sword a little bit as well. As you can see, there's now fire aspect on there. I now also have, where is it? Feather falling on my boots, so that's fine. We're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. And in all honesty, it didn't take that long. It didn't take that long, because I kind of stopped relying on paper to get the emeralds. I took some advice on board. Oh! Okay, see, that's why having feather falling is good. Because I'm pretty sure that would have killed me otherwise. You know, no harm, no foul. We're fine. I just don't know why my elytra didn't work there. That was weird. That was very weird. And slightly scary. See, it's working now. I have no idea what happened then. But anyway, I took the advice of someone who left a comment on one of my previous videos who said that instead of using paper, you can just make a Fletcher and trade sticks for emeralds. So that's what I did. I came over here, I put down a fletching table right there, and I turned one of these villagers into a Fletcher, and I traded an ungodly number of sticks. An ungodly number of sticks to this guy. To the point where he's now a master. But I got many an emerald out of him. Many an emerald. With which I bought, I think it was 6 in total. 6 or 7 mending enchants. Which is why I am now completely decked out as I am. I also managed to get quite a few decent enchants from the librarians themselves while they were leveling up. I'm going to go and show you those too. You've already seen some of them. The feather falling, the fire aspect for the sword. But there is also another one I want to get eventually. Which is, I think, on this one? Is it you? No, it isn't you. Your fire aspect is going to be... No. Oh, I haven't actually bought anything from you yet. You're fine. I think it was this guy over here. No. There's what? There it is. There it is. Projectile Protection 4. I want to get that for my chest piece. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to need to get some more levels first. So it's not a massive thing currently. But that is something I definitely want to do. And the sun is going down, so we should head to bed before we do anything else. So here we are, once again, back up on top of the mob farm here, looking down on our village. And as tempted as I am to start building this area out, there is something else I want to do. There is something else that I want to go and start doing instead. I'm going to give you a quick clue. I currently have a lot of dirt in my inventory here, and I have 2 shulker boxes full of sand. Now, admittedly, that's not really going to mean anything to probably quite a few of you, but we're going to go and start, hopefully at least, de-watering the ocean monument that we've already been to. That's the plan. And I know what some of you are going to be thinking. You're going to be looking at this thinking, but wait, I didn't see any sponges in your bags there. How are you going to soak the water up? Well, see, I'm not going to be using sponges. I thought about it. I did think about it. But honestly, I didn't like the idea of spending however long just constantly going down into the water, putting sponges down, coming back up, drying out the sponges, going back down again, soaking up the water, and all of that. I didn't really fancy doing that. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to just basically drop sand into the ocean en masse and do it that way. It's still going to take a long time. It's still going to take next to forever. But at least it won't take as long, I think. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure I should be... there it is. We're okay. We're okay. Not as far away as I first thought. So here we are. I've already started making a pathway out, as I said, and I got quite far. But not quite all the way. Not quite all the way. Which is remarkable when you consider how long this pathway actually is. I mean, look at it. It's still going. It is quite a sight to behold. I think I got just to the edge. Yeah, I did. All right, so we are, in fact, almost there. My big concern at this point, of course, is even if you just get close to the ocean monument, the guardians around it tend to give you a bad time. They tend to not like that you're encroaching on their territory, which is fair. You know, they live there, I don't. So it kind of stands to reason that they would be slightly upset with me getting close to their house. Which is why going down and soaking up the water is still going to be a little bit dangerous. So yeah, we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to take a slightly different approach, which arguably is going to take longer. Wow, I'm still quite far away. It's still going to take a long time to do. I'm not sure if it will take longer. It might do, thinking about it, but we'll see. But my plan is to build basically an entire structure of sand above the monument, and then just kind of drop it down. Maybe build like a, I don't know, a 15 by 15 area around and go from there, perhaps? I've still got to think about it quite a lot. because I kind of didn't, like I said, I was planning initially to drain the ocean in this area, but have you seen how deep this is? Have you seen how deep this ocean is? That would take a very, very long time. Not to say, of course, that I'll be able to speed run clearing out the monument this way, but, you know, at least it'll be fun to watch when I'm done. Wait, where's the entrance? I can't see it from here. Is it on this side or that side? You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So what I need to do now is put a bunch of signs all the way around here, which is going to be tricky as I don't have any wood on me. I'm clever. I think of these things. So I'm going to have to get wood from somewhere. I can see some trees over there and a tree over there. So maybe if I go and ask nicely, I can acquire these trees and make at least a couple of signs. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. A lot, I'd wager. I mean, if I'm making a 15 by 15 block, that's what? Yeah, that is actually a lot. 10 by 10 would be 100, so 15 by 15 I don't think is 150. No, because that would be 10 by 15. So maybe, I don't know, somewhere in the region of 200? 200 signs. Yeah, I do not have enough wood here for this. I need to stop trying to figure this out before I get confused. Wait. What? That's not the one I came from. Where's... Hold up, I'm... That's not the one that I was... Okay. I did not realize ocean monuments could spawn this close to each other. Okay, is that the one that I was going to try and... Yeah, it is. There's the pathway. So, this is an extra one. Alright. Do I go and do that instead? No, I'm doing a thing. But it is tempting. I could get more sponges. Not that I'm going to use them, of course, but still. The option is there. I should go to sleep first. Sweet, sweet sleep. Alright, there we go. Where, what? Are you stuck? Okay, fine. That's okay, I suppose. You know, I don't even think I'm going to have enough wood from these trees to do this. Because that's a lot of signs I have to make, however many it might be. It's a huge number. If I go ahead and do this, and then make a bunch of sticks, and then go 1, 2, 3. Oh, they stack in 16s. They stack in 16s. However, that's actually not that bad. It's more than I thought I was going to get. I've still got a lot to go. But at least it's not as insurmountable as we first thought. I mean, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 4 stacks if you kind of add these two together. Yeah, about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically. So... I only maybe need another 4? Okay, so we might not be in as much trouble as I first thought. We might be okay with this. Despite my complaining, we might be okay with this. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a bit. Signs. Stacks of signs. 9 and a bit stacks of signs. I think we should go and see how far this gets us. I think we should go and see if I can remember which monument I was going to hijack. I can't believe how close that one is. I really can't. That's insane to me. Is there another one over here? Because that would be hilarious. That would just be the funniest thing ever. If there was like another ocean monument, like just over there. I kind of want to go and check, but I think if I did and there was one there, I might just cry a little bit on the inside. We're not quite over where I want to start making this because the edge of the temple is there. I'm not sure how well you're going to see that on the video, but that block there is the edge of the temple. So I kind of want to go across maybe another 4? Another 4 blocks should do it. Maybe even like 5 or 6 or something. We'll see. Oh, one more. I think this is good. I then also want to make sure that I've got my measurement for the other edges. So I want to come down here and double check that I'm not... Where's the edge? If that's the edge, it goes up to there. Well, I got quite a way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, one more should do it. One more should do it. There we go. That's definitely clear now. So I think that's the edge block there. That's ocean floor. Or is it? I kind of want to go and check, but I'll just go 2 more blocks to be safe. 3 more blocks to be safe. Yeah, that looks it, because it looks like that's a corner right there. And if that's the edge on this side, then that's the edge on that side, so we're fine. Now to just repeat this on the other side, and then I think we can begin. This side's a lot harder to judge because it's lighter on that side, but I think the edge is there, which puts it in line with this block. So having this come out over to here, again, I'm going to go like an extra 2 just to be safe, but I think we've got it. I think we now have the edge of where the outline of the temple is, plus a little bit extra for safety reasons. So now all I have to do, this totally, insignificant thing, is put a sign, put it on there, and then I have to fall off into the water, because that's important. It's a very important step of this whole thing. I have to attach the signs, shift, click, attach the signs to that first sign, because the idea is you break this, and the rest of the signs should fall. Like that. And then by doing that, of course, all the sand on top will just fall down into the ocean. Which is great. And I'm now thinking, maybe I don't need to fill the entire thing with sand. Maybe just the outside edge. But then I do need to deal with the water on the inside too, so we'll see. Are those signs going to come back up, or are they lost to the ether now? Hello? You know what, it's fine. It's fine. I can make more. I planted some trees over in the village. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just got to spend like an hour doing this. Not a problem. So it turns out I might need to rethink my strategy on this, because I was accounting for a 15 by 15 area, but didn't actually count how many dirt blocks I placed down to, roughly estimate how wide this thing would be. Turns out it was 68 blocks wide, so 68 by 68 is going to require a lot of signs. And, well, I've kind of made one section of the sand wall that I need to do this. Literally one section. That is most of a shulker box full of sand right here. And it's just insane. When you think that I have to repeat this 68 more times to get over there, even if it is 68, it might be more. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of don't want to find out. But that's going to be a lot of sand. Because that's 22 blocks high and 68 blocks wide. So that's gonna cover quite a bit. I'm gonna have to find a desert that I don't have any real interest in and just flatten it. Just dig out all the sand and then just bring it here with the sole purpose of burying this in said sand. Now the upshot is, of course, the closer I get to the center, the less high I need to make this. But still, that's insane. There's a lone sand block there, which I threw down for some unknown reason. I'll have to get that in a minute. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a monumental undertaking. I think, honestly, when I eventually get around to dealing with that other ocean monument over there, I might drain that one with sponges just to see if it's any quicker, but this could take me a while. With that in mind, I think this is where we're going to end today's episode, because this is going to be a multi-hour project. We're going to end this episode here, and then hopefully the start of the next episode is going to be me just releasing all of the sand into the ocean. Because honestly, that sounds kind of fun to me. But yeah, I'm going to go away, go and dig some more sand, get some more wood, because 68 by 68 is a lot of signs. I am not doing the math on that one. I'm just not. But I need a lot more wood than I currently possess. So that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time when we drop all this sand into the ocean.